Hey, you're not in the long effects, so today we are playing some more Twilight Lovers. I know it's been a while, but let's continue. After a solid sleep, I feel much better that Monday morning as I sit at my cubicle. I've just had a bagel with... I know my reading is different, it's because of my voice. I can't lie though, that felt so much better. I've just had a bagel with cream cheese, with cream cheese, and entered some data when a male voice sounds from my left. I think it's right here. Morning, Wolf. You want to come along with me to get that last ingredient for the potion? Then yes. I'm driving about an hour north to get it from the herbalist himself, and cleared it with Kath if you want to come. Oh, sure, why not? Did I make the choice to do Hayden's route? And is there a good and or bad ending? It's better than sitting around entering boring data at my cube. He gives a half grin. Cool and sexy as always. Awesome, let's go. The drive is fun with windows down, Hayden's favorite pop station. We pull up to the herbalist's cabin in the middle of thick woods within 50 minutes. We get out and walk towards the front. Why am I about to cry from laughing? My gaze takes in the cozy small cabin surrounded by firs and with flowers and herbs, whatever you want to say, growing in front and side gardens. This is his place? It looks like something out of a fairy tale. It does, doesn't it? Very Hansel and Gretel. This guy is the best old school and has just about any rare herb or whatever you want to say, or flower you could want. When an old man with tufts of white tufts of white hair sticking out from either side of his head lets us in, I can't help but gape at hundreds of dried and fresh flowers and herbs on tables, or hanging from the ceiling of the small living room and kitchen inside. There's a small counter with an old-fashioned cash registers in the back left. My nose is filled with a strong mix of scents, some sweet and some bitter or pungent. The herbalist is expecting Hayden and has already gathered all the Thymbius and wraps it in front of us carefully. Within 10 minutes, Hayden were driving back towards the city, herbs in the back seat. Now we know for sure it's not some Dude, I just fed you. Stop. Stop. Now we know for sure it's not some explosive from Sebastian. We saw it with our own eyes. Hayden lets out a laugh. That nice, natural one. Exactly. And now we're only days away from completing the potion. A few minutes go by as we right along the balmy wind coming through the windows. Then Hayden gives me a sideways glance. I don't know about you, but I'm starving. You want to go grab some food and eat outside at a spot I know near here? No! Ooh, tempting, but I do have a lunch back in the office fridge. And don't you want to get the herb back quickly? Oh, I feel bad. But we're supposed to do barely anything. We're supposed to not use any rubies. That's how this game works. Aiden's expression falters, giving away his disappointment. Then he nods with a half smile. You're right. The sooner I get the herb's heating and cooling process started, the sooner the potion can be tested out. I bite my bottom lip as we drive along, the music playing, feeling a little bad at turning him down. The truth is, I'm feeling conflicted about my feelings. I seem to have a crush on all three of my vampire bosses. Hayden and I are 5 minutes outside the city when the pop music on the radio is interrupted by a loud buzzing sound. Then a newscaster voice comes on and Hayden turns the volume up. Oh my god, Hayden! Oh my gosh. We interrupt the station's usual program to bring you an immediate alert. Oh, he's just like, what, please? A large-scale vampire attack was made moments ago at the community college. Some victims drained to death. But I don't know why I'm using this place. But strangely, most were merely bitten on the neck to change them. Police are still assessing the situation. But it seems as though nearly 50 students were bitten in this way, then taken with the vampire group. They will all transform into vampires within days. At this point, my ears are buzzing. Why does my breath smell like garlic bread? Or just garlic. Whatever. At this point, my ears were buzzing with horror, making it hard to hear the rest. Hayden and I exchange a shocked, panicked look, and I pull out my phone to verify what we both already know. Sure enough, on a video taken by a panicked student was the white-cloaked figure of Sebastian, leading a swarm of evil vampires. Thanks. Or Asura 13. I can't believe it. It's Sebastian. Of course. Changing college students into Hayden steps on the accelerator, shock turning into anger and disgust. That monster is doing the opposite of what we've been working so hard for. He's creating an army to take over the human world. What about Prodigy? Why can't he take over Prodigy? I'm done. A somber silence enters the car as I process this, and we drive the rest of the way to the office. Coolio. Taking the package with herbs to the lab and locking them up, Kath and Colin are there waiting. There you two. I don't know why I get these. There you two are. I assume you heard. I've issued a warning to be cautious and stay on alert among all our employees, and have several of my guards tracking Sebastian as we speak. After they escaped with those bitten students. Hayden, Colin, I need to meet with you privately now. We'll go upstairs and stay safely with everyone else. I'd be like, boy, no. Hold on. I need to cool off. Okay. He's too bossy for his own good. And I want to join this little meeting too. Demand to be a part of the but I don't feel like fighting Keth and his controlling ways just now. I stick my chin up anyway and give Keth a curved nod. Fine, but I demand to know what the plan is afterwards. I spin around and march towards towards the elevator, hearing a few deep chuckles behind me and Kath muttering. She calls me bossy. Excuse. He can read her mind. Ignoring his remark, I go up to my cubicle. So yeah, let's continue. It's 2 p.m. and I'm feeling calmer from sitting and entering data, getting into a kind of hypnotic rhythm of typing in numbers. I wonder where Maggie is, or why I haven't heard from Keth, Colin, or Hayden. Are they still meeting? As if to answer my first question, Maggie's voice comes from behind me. Hey Wolf, there you are. I'm guessing you heard about Sebastian's attack at the college. Horrible. I swivel around in my chair as she sits in hers and wheels it closer. Yeah, I did. It's really horrible. But on the brighter side, Aiden and I went to get that last herb ingredient. The potion will be ready soon. She grins, then it turns to a sly smile. What are you thinking? I literally say that every time my friends are about to tease me about my boyfriend. So, you and Hayden went all that way, just the 2 of you? Girl, I need details. You have 3. You have 3. You have 3 hot vampires vying for your attention. Are you leaning towards Hayden? Give in and tell her about your feelings for all 3. She'll respond. Resist a little at first, though you want to discuss it so that you stop. Let's give in! Well, it was fun, just the 2 of us driving. We had the windows open and his pop music was playing. I keep my voice low, not wanting prying ears to hear it. Maggie leans in closer, a delighted, girly grin on her face. I hate it. I know that my friends are about to tease me when they get that, look on their face, and I'm just like, what's with that look? And they're just like, what look? And they're giving me that innocent, sly, snaky look. Like, they have it in their eyes and stuff. And I'm just like, the look that you always give me before you're about to tease me. They're just like, no. And they refuse it for a few minutes, and then they start teasing me. And I don't know, it felt like Hayden was relaxing with me, showing a different side, you know? Too close! Maggie reaches out and squeezes my hands in excitement. Ooh! My voice! Sorry. Ooh, that's definitely a good sign. He's so into you. But so are Colin and Kat, not to mention Chase. Can you just imagine trying to hear her whisper with that voice? Not to mention Chase. Are you leaning toward anyone? I look down with a shy smile, but then a frown creases my forehead. Chase is definitely just a friend, but I honestly have a crush on Kath, Hayden, and Colin. They're all so different in personality, but I like them for those different reasons. I have no idea which one I like best. Just then, my phone buzzes with an incoming text. Hayden.
My heart lurches at Hayden's name on my screen, and Maggie squeals as she leans over to look. Speak of well, one of the devils.
This could be a sign, Mauve, that Hayden's the one.
I did pick his route. I roll my eyes at her, but am wondering the same thing. I don't know about that. He's asking me if I want to go down to the lab and help with the preparation for the final potion. Ingredient Thymbius.
Wow, he just can't get enough of you, huh? But I'll stop talking now and let you decide.
She wheels back to her cubicle, still peering at me from around the dividing wall as I mull it over. Oh, what should my answer be? Okay, we have to go without wasting any rubies. I don't know how long this goes. I bite the inside of my cheek, thinking, then texted back. Don't kill me, Maggie. But I told him no, that I was too busy. She frowns and then narrows her eyes. What?
Listen, Wolf, I know it can feel scary, but you have to put yourself out there. Risk your heart a little, if you want to find the right guy.
I guess you're right. Maybe I'll just go down to say hi, but not to help with the herb. She considers this, then her frown disappears.
Perfect. Just a tease of a visit. I like it.
Please. Oh my god. Hayden is surprised to see me after I'd told him no in the text and lets me into the lab for just a quick look. He's made quick work and already finally chopped the deep green herb on a cutting board. Now I just need to freeze it and then boil it tomorrow. It sounds weird, but this is the particular chemical process the potion needs. I listen, truly impressed, staring at this tall, gorgeous vampire scientist. I'm in awe, seriously. Good looks and smarts are a rare combo, and... Oh my god, did I just say that? I need to go bury myself into the ground. Hayden's eyebrows. I can't come down. Hayden's eyebrows shoot up, then a slow, purely devilish grin spreads across his face. He's... oh, no. He steps closer to me, oh my god! Making me back into the lab table's edge. Hayden's body pressing into mine. Yikes! Ah! Yikes, add smoking hot body to the list. He's leaning in as though he's going to kiss me, eyes glinting, when a knock sounds at the door, and then Keth strides in without waiting for an answer. I want to leap away from Hayden as Keth stalks towards us, nearly crawling. Yet I'm pinned against the table, and Hayden doesn't seem to have the same urge to leap back. In fact, he's giving Keth a smug look and even brings his hand up to rest on my shoulder. Ugh, guys can get so possessive sometimes, and oh boy, Keth looks pissed. Shouldn't you be asking that question to yourself the first time you met her? I thought you were supposed to be working on 2 potions right now. What are you doing with her? Finally, Hayden backs a few feet away, but very slowly. I was just showing Wolf here the finally chopped Thymbius ready for freezing. It looks like you were about to show her. Okay, very is me and 18 and up. For the girl who's recording this and 18 up. It looks like you were about to show her something else, like your smooth makeup moves. My face, that's sweet. And so what are you going to do about it? Hayden takes a step towards Kath, and I swear the CEO is about to take a swing at his lead researcher's face. Whoa, time to intervene before they get all caveman-like. So, Kath, did you come down here for something? Do you have a task for me? I step in between the two and look directly at Kath as I speak. His fist unclenches, and the anger slowly melts from his face, replaced with a cocky grin. He's such a hypocrite! As a matter of fact, I do. Come with me. He turns and leaves Hayden without a goodbye, so I give him a wave and turn to follow my boss to the elevator. Oh, I feel bad for Hayden. No! You really should be more careful around vampires like Hayden. He's too smooth for his own good. No! He's mine. At first I'm furious, then I realize he's jealous. Before I can respond, he goes on. Your task is to bring my usual double to my office now. I open my mouth to protest the manner of his order, but the elevator's doors open on the main level, and I decide to keep my mouth shut for now. Moments later, I'm in Kath's gorgeous office, handing him his caffeine. I turn and partly open the door to leave, still miffed at how he ordered me about. Back off! The cat's arm reaches out to stop me. I didn't say you were dismissed yet, Wolf. Don't make me get the bat. I heave a sigh and turn back around, door still open. And on my hips, I wait with an impatient expression. His head turns and he surveys his office, which is a bit messy with empty coffee mugs, papers everywhere, and crumbs on the carpet in the sitting area. Back off! It's so loud and my parents are like trying to watch TV. His eyes meet mine, a dangerous glint in their deep blue, as he steps closer. My office is far too messy, and I need you to clean it up for me. How about you clean it yourself? I look at him in shock, fury brewing in my stomach. Wait, what? He's got to be joking, right? His eyes Back off! His eyes roam down my figure and back with clear appreciation glinting. And if you could wear what? No! And if you could wear one of those revealing French maid outfits with the short skirt, high heels, and a few buttons undone right here. His fingers trail. No! You little. His fingers trail down my collarbones and stop just at the bottom of my cleavage. Back off! Where? I'm speechless for a long beat, not able to believe what he just said. And what he's doing! What should I do next? Slap him, Wolf! Slap him! I am slapping him. I draw my hand back and slap him across the right cheek hard. He grunts in surprise and pain, and I draw my hand back, shaking. I know he deserved that, but I've never slapped anyone before. Take a step back, chest heaving. Of all the chauvinistic, sexiest, degrading things you could possibly say. That takes the cake. He opens his mouth to respond, but Colin strides in from right behind me first. Colin slams the door shut and walks toward Kevin, an accusatory finger at his chest. I step further and watching like a deer caught in headlights as Kev backs up. How dare you speak to an amazing, respectful, beautiful young woman like Wolf in such a despicable, degrading, sexiest way, you pig of a monster. Oh! Get wrecked, scrub. Get wrecked, scrub. Colin is shouting now, the veins in his neck popping out. Oh, dear God. I agree with him 100%, but I've never seen Colin so... Kev looks just as shocked, and before he can get a word in, Colin brings his fist back. Wham! Colin hits Kev so hard in the jaw that I hear cracking and his body flies backwards. Oh my God! Why am I shaking? I am so happy. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna end the episode here. Bye,